What is up, legends? We are back in. We're back another week, another hype watch. So interesting week. We had two games that came out. Both had polarizing effects on the community. The first game that we're going to talk about is essentially ZZZ. I'll talk to you guys at the end about how I feel about all that. And First Descendant, again, at the end. But both of them had polarizing effects on the community. And it's actually pretty interesting how both are turning excuse me, both are turning out right now. So first game up right now is a ramen. As you guys can see, the interesting name, right? It's kind of like a co-op slash arena battler type of game. Me personally, I'm gonna give it a shot. I was offered to come in and give it a review, and you guys know I like to be variety now, and take on these games and see how cool they are. If it's going to be up our alley or up you guys' alley for one thing. I do a lot of videos basically that kind of gives you guys new hype. Maybe you didn't see it before, and that be lit if you didn't see it before, and it's something that you can like, hey, damn, I went to Scion channel, I found a new game. That's basically what I want to do at the end of the day. That's like all I really want to do at the end of the day is just get you really cool new stuff. So, you guys can try this out. There's a link right here. It's not out yet. As you can see, it's coming the 23rd. And I think this might be one of those Twitch blow up games where, people are going to be playing it. Like a lot of people are going to be playing it. And they have like big streamers playing it. And they're like trying to, play with their communities or against their communities and stuff like that. So stick around and look out for this one. Shift 87. You guys know that I'm not necessarily fans of creepy games, but this one also is coming out July 23rd, and this one also might be one of those games that be hits like on YouTube and Twitch. And mainly what I try to do in the beginning of HypeWatch is try to see. That's why I don't be having with these type of games, but I mainly try to show you the games before they actually end up being major hits, and you can kind of like tell. Is like I have like insight. I can't tell you how I have insight, but it's pretty obvious where I get it from. But if you know, you know. I've explained it before in the past, but I can't really say for the most part. But trust me, when I show you these games in the beginning of Hype Watch, it's usually because I already know that it's going to be something that you're probably going to want to hop into, something that you're probably going to want to play. So with that said, let's make sure I have everything. Yeah, everything is just fine. Next up we have JDM Rise of Scorpion. Now I'm interested in this one because I like The Crew. If you guys remember that racing game, and this game reminds me of The Crew, as you can see. And then it's like kind of like based in Japan, so you're gonna be drifting, you're gonna be street racing and stuff like that. They're gonna have their little story. They're kind of like go, that track right there looks toxic. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to try this one out because get my drift on, and might be something again. Hindsight, something that you want to pay attention to. Next up is House of Golf. Again, another one. You could just tell this is gonna be gangster on YouTube and Twitch. You could just look at this mini golf like in the house. Like it's gonna go crazy. It just is gonna go crazy. These are the type of games that get those big viewership type of things like this, and like those games that end up being like the hit that everybody ends up playing. And this is probably gonna be one of them too. All right, next up on mobile side is Floating Fortress. Also, pretty lit, pretty going through. Floating Fortress is kind of like a city builder, but you are it's basically in the water, and you got to build on the water, and make your survival like in a apocalyptic world. Disney Speedstorm, interesting, because obviously it's gonna have the Disney IP and have all the characters. Disney kind of reminds me of Bandai, sadly. And the reason why I'm saying this is that they have all the money and the IPs, but somehow, some way, they always end up falling short. So be cautious with this game. I wanted to to succeed, and it already has, like, literally just came out like a few days ago. 1 million downloads. Like, that's the power of Disney right there. So hopefully they get themselves together, and this will be. I was actually it had a soft launch before that too, but this, I think, official launch was like a few days ago. So have at it. Infinity Land. The reason why you guys are looking at this, and yes, that is Milim. Uh, this is the SEA version of the game. The game had a lot of it had a lot of issues with people playing and global and all that type of stuff. We'll see when it comes to that how this is gonna roll. Is arguing on saying, people saying this is global and the other one's SCA, but I know a lot of people, when I used to I did like a few videos on Never Wonderland, or the Legend of Neverland. When I did that, because that's what this is. It's just a different name. When I did videos on that, people were like I can't play. Like, I do. Why is it region locked? Like, this isn't the official launch and everything else like this. So hopefully you can play on this one and you'll be okay. Epic Eventa. I actually messed around a little bit with this. This is a city builder. As you can see, came out July 5th. I'm kind of not that big on it, but I did want to put it here because it might be something that you guys want to hop into. 7 Arshiro. This is obviously one of those side idle type of games. Like, it says 0 downloads. It actually came out like yesterday, but that's crazy. Let's get them some downloads, so maybe people want to hop in and check it out. This is this typical side idle type of game where you can just mess around with it a little while and then go about your day. The usual. Next up is Lord 9. This actually just started, but this was a PC game before. I remember playing this before. It's one of those games that got transferred over to mobile, and I guess they're hoping that it's gonna go good. Is Smilegate. Also, another reason why I want to put it there, because Smilegate actually tries a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. I doubt this will ever come global. They might shock us, but just want to put it out there because I know that there are some people who are Smilegate fans. I gotta be fair. Subway Surfer. How this got like Subway Surfer City, rather. How this got like a sequel game, I don't know, but it did. But I wouldn't be fair if I didn't announce it and tell you guys about it. 25 Magic Knights, another cutesy type of city builder type of thing. It reminds me of Devil Book. If you remember Devil Book, Devil Book was a lit game and they just gave up. I don't understand what happened with Devil Book. Devil Book was really fun and they just said, oh, well, we're not making millions, so bye. I'm like, damn. Next up is Order Daybreak. City builder. I'm not city builder. Pre-register now. It was available to actually play CBT, but not anymore. It's over now apparently. And this is it's one of those games that you're kind of like on rails. You don't really do a lot, but it looks cool. It's definitely an RPG manager where you're just managing your stats and your character just pretty much does a lot of the work, but it just looks good and it makes you kind of upset. Like, damn, why y'all just couldn't make like an MMO mobile game like this? It would have been good. Like, their art is good and stuff like that. Like, they have potential in this, but it's like they just don't follow through with it. Next up is Ash Echoes. This is available right now. And you can play it on your phone, but I cannot play it on emulation right now, which is why you did not see any videos on this, even though this is actually probably one of the best games up here, which was unfortunate, but kind of is what it is at the end of the day. And last, but certainly not least, before we get into the topic, Refactor. I'm sorry, where I'm getting the R from. Anyway. This game is like just straight amazing. A lot of good character moments, a lot of everything else. Like this, is definitely one of the games to watch that you probably gonna want to just pay attention to in the future. It'll probably get some hype. I'm not too sure people are gonna really cover it because the way the gacha scene is right now, if you're not big production, you're probably gonna die relatively fast. That's just the way gacha is right now. Um, it sucks. Nobody wants things like this, but it kind of is what it is. At the end of the day, you have to, if that's the way the world is going to be, that's just the way the world is going to be. You just gotta roll with the punches and hope that the game will actually do well. Now, Epic 7 devs, Malgate, they have another game coming. Obviously, we got Ethereal Restart that may come through and be hype. There's some games out there that may come through and be really cool games. I personally am not seeing anything else that's going to move the needle. And I know somebody's gonna say Sword of Convallaria. Sword of Convallaria is going to end up just like Brown Dust. I hate to tell you guys that unless they throw out mad commercials and like be on ESPN talking about Sword of Convallaria, is going to end up just like Brown Dust. Not to say that it's going to be bad, because Brown Dust is making money now. Obviously, they went ecchi and everything else like that. Brown Dust isn't a bad game either. It's just that they went ecchi. Like, they went over ecchi. I don't even think that they really had to, because Brown Dust was actually a cool game. And I think that Sword of Convallaria is going to be a cool game, but I don't think without any type of real, I don't think it really has any type of content creator program. I don't think that it has any type of press budget. And those two things right there, when you're missing in this current climate of gacha, it's just a slow death from the time that the game launches. At the end of the day, it's been proven time and time again. I don't want that to happen, which is why I'm saying it right now. Maybe the devs will see it and do something about it and get some type of press budget and start putting stuff like, I don't know where you're gonna have to put it, but put it somewhere so people know that the game exists. Because the general, what you want for a gacha game to do 100% is you want that gacha game to cross over into mainstream, and that is how a gacha game will be successful. Everything that is on the top right now, from Dokkan, from Nikkei, Hoyo, we'll just say Hoyo Games because they got like 10 now. Not really, but you get what I mean. Wuthering Waves, again, the other Dragon Ball, Solo Leveling, all those games in the top crossed over into mainstream. They're on Twitch heavily. They're on YouTube heavily. You see them being tweeted heavily. You see them getting commercials. Like Solo Leveling had commercials on Crunchyroll. And on like pretty much like on other anime sites like that. Like, that's the type of stuff that you have to actually do if you want your game to succeed. I don't see Sword of Convallaria doing that, and if they don't do that, then no, I pretty much gave you the writing on the wall right there. So outside of that, we do have now membership on the channel. We've always had membership on the channel, but there's stuff added to it now. All the giveaways are now going to be for members. So if you want to have access to the VIP section of Discord, where we will be doing giveaways, and there I just did a giveaway today actually, but I did that freely, just to see how people would like it and stuff like that. But the other normal giveaways are going to be in the VIP section. So you guys who we have a few members, obviously, but you get free access. Well, you get access basically to, it's not free, but you get access to the VIP Discord, and you get access to the channel emojis, which are going to be updated because I have a nice artist to come through, and she's already working on everything, and we're gonna have as many emotes, as many emoji emotes that I can actually have, and like some are going to be actually in Discord as well, and we're gonna rotate stuff out like that, and hopefully have some really good stuff going forward. Particularly happy about that, and hopefully it's some good news. And yeah, so if you like to join the membership on the channel, I believe it's less than a Twitch sub now. It's like 3.99 if you want to rock out like that, and be a part of the family. We chill in Discord, and then the VIP section is chill too. Kind of like a little bit more direct and intimate access if that's what you want to do. No pressure. But I definitely want to offer things to people like the monthly giveaways, just so like if you're going to actually be doing stuff like that, you get something back for it, or you have a chance to actually get something back, because I'm just going to be putting a lot of games in there freely for everybody who's a member. And now granted, this is something outside of subbing to the channel. Membership is like a Twitch sub, basically. That's what the join button is on the channel. So we're gonna actually start doing that, because I have companies that want to give away free stuff. Not necessarily all games. It's going to be clothing too, because I have a clothing company that wants to work with me and sponsor and stuff like that, and put like a button or a banner on the storefront, so it'll be like on my video. Like we'll see, because I don't want anything gaudy or big, so we'll see what type of stuff. And I want cool looking clothes, because if it's not cool looking clothes, I ain't doing it. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next video and next week and all that type of stuff. Happy Sunday, and hopefully all the characters that you want to summon for, you are doing that. And if you are playing First Descendant, holla at your boy, because we doing that hard as well. Peace.